Welcome back. The leadership of the People's Democratic Party Ogun State chapter says it's leaving past internal crisis behind to ensure the unity of its members going forward. The chairman of the party, Mr. Bayo Ayo, and other leaders welcomed new members into the party at an event in Ijebu area of the state. The party inaugurated the Elders Council at the local government level to commence the process of reuniting aggrieved members.
It is only when we work together as a team, it is only then we can get to our destination. We are witnessing the campaign of about 1,500. When we are talking of 1,500 today, and about 5,000 is in the pipeline, then you must know that something big is coming. I welcome all of you here. I welcome you into your new party, which is PDP, and I do hope we are going to work together. I don't want to see you here today, tomorrow I see you elsewhere.
From the southwest to the north-central region of the country, the Nigeria Association of Resident Doctors in Abuja have staged a protest calling on the federal government to implement the 2014 National Health Act and the 2001 Abuja Declaration on Health Financing. According to the protesting doctors, the non-implementation of the Health Act and the Abuja Declaration has led to lots of preventable deaths that are often blamed on them. The president of the resident doctors in Abuja says that the protest is part of a series of ones lined up by the national body, which will culminate in a nationwide strike if the government fails to act on their demands.
Nigerians should benefit from universal health coverage. We have a law that has been signed in 2014 called the National Health Act. In this act, there's a provision for what is called basic medical income, basic medical expense, which should be like 1% of the consolidated revenue of the federal government, and 50% of it is to provide basic health care to the vulnerable, which should be run by the NHIS. And this includes the mothers and then children under the age of 5, so that our maternal mortality and our under 5 mortality can drop. When people have to pay for health care, it delays the work we do as doctors, and then preventable deaths occur, and these deaths are blamed on us. So we need the government to implement this act, and we need a time frame, not I will do it today, I will do it tomorrow. For instance, the WHO recommendation for budget funding for health care sector in developing is 11%. Ours this year is 4.7. The Abuja Declaration of 2001, which was done here by all African countries, the AU, Nigeria is a signatory that 15% of our budget we should go to health. Why are we operating at 4.7? And to worsen the situation, the forex issue has already wiped out almost the whole money that has been allocated for this year. So we need to be serious. Any country that does not get health or education right, I don't know what it can get right. So that is the aim of this protest.
Meanwhile, the situation in Bayelsa and Imo State isn't any different. While resident doctors in the south-south in Bayelsa are operating partially, their counterparts in the southeast in Imo State have completely stayed away from work. Like their fellow doctors in the Federal Capital Territory, they're also calling for better conditions of service.
After almost 2 months of strike, life is coming back again to medical institutions in Yenagoa to the relief of residents who have been at the mercy of private health institutions. Resident doctors have decided to suspend their strike and partial operations have begun. But even the relief is not for real because patients cannot be attended to. Other unions have stood their ground, and top on the list of their reason is that in recent times, the reaction of the management has not been positive.
They've issued query to my humble self, my secretary here, Chairman Medical Health Workers Union, and the secretary for being, we are insubordinate to management and all the rest of them in labor issues. So the Congress have mandated, resolved that the number one thing for us to dialogue with them is for them to withdraw the query letter. That is number one.
And even the resident doctors are not fully satisfied.
The reasons for the agitations are clear and they are universal in every hospital, even though there are slight disparities in the different hospitals. But we look at it and there is a general thing to take home with, for instance, issues bordering on the residency training, which are things that concern the resident doctors directly. And this issue of no work, no pay.
The management says they are not resting on their oars.
We just migrated to the IP's platform, and all of this period is a trial period. Some persons are underpaid, some persons got their money correctly, some others overpaid, and all of that. Again, there are also issues of stepping, issues of grade placement, and all of that. Those things are, being worked out. It's not something that is done in Yenagoa here. All of these things are done in Abuja.
In Imo State, the situation is not different, as the National Association of Resident Doctors have joined in.
Up till this date, in 2017, doctors in Federal Medical Center Owerri are yet to receive their December 2015 salary. And up till now, resident doctors in Federal Medical Center Owerri are yet to be paid their October, November, and December 2016 salaries.
For every day that this strike continues, families suffer and they are forced to pay outrageous amounts for medical services or patronize quacks.
That's it on News Across Nigeria today. A very happy birthday to our show's producer, Henry Ogunjimi. Thanks for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay. See you again.